Welcome to Pouches and More. Today we'll prepare this tote bag. It's got a pocket in front, completely lined, and from the inside it looks like this. It's got a pocket inside also, and to the pocket we have also attached a contrast material. So let's check out the materials required to make this beautiful tote bag. We require 2 pieces of main fabric and they measure 11 inches by 17 inches. We require 1 piece of contrast fabric and this measures 9 inch into 17 inch. We require 2 pieces of lining fabric and they measure 15.5 inch by 17 inches. Next, what we require is 2 pieces of fabric for the straps or the handle and this measures 23 inches by 4 inches. We require 2 pieces of fabric for the inside pocket and the measurement is 11 inches by 8 inches. We require a contrast piece of fabric. This measures 1.5 inch into 8 inch. For the outside pocket we require a piece of fabric and that measures 7 inch by 8 inch. We also require lining for the outer pocket and that also measures 7 inch by 8 inches. So these are the materials required to make this bag. So this is the main fabric. The right side is facing up. It measures 17 inches. Now what we are going to do is, this is the base fabric which we have taken. We are going to put the right sides together. The 17 inches side we are going to put it together like this and clip it. This is done. Now on the other side we just turn it like this. This is our base, so we have to fix it. So on the other side what we are going to do is we are going to take the other main piece of fabric and we are going to place it now right side facing up. This is the right side is facing up and we are going to put the right side of the base fabric on the main fabric like this and we are going to clip it. So this is how it will look, and this is our base and these are the main fabrics on the side. We will make a straight stitch over here. This is our base. Now we have to make a top stitch. For that, this is done. We're just going to push the entire seam on the base towards the base. There's a contrast fabric. We are going to push it towards the contrast fabric like this and we are going to make a top stitch now. Now we'll prepare the outer pocket. For that we'll put both these right sides together, the lining and the main fabric right sides together, and we're going to stitch all around leaving this much. That is for turning over. We'll keep the needle down and just turn the fabric and continue stitching. So that is done. Now we have to turn the pocket. We'll just snip off the ends. So you've turned the pocket. This is the open side over here. We'll make a stitch all around on the 3 sides. The open side is down. Now we'll make a center mark on the pocket. This is how it will be. On the open side we have put a clip. Now on the main fabric also we'll make a center marking. So this is our center. We are going to make a straight line in the center. This is our center now. Now we are going to put the outer pocket. Align the centers around 3 inches below. We are going to put it. The open side is down, that is where the clip is. Now we'll make a stitch all around. This is the open side over here, so we'll make a stitch over here also. So I finished the pocket. This is how it looks. Now what we need to do is we'll finish the straps. So for that we'll take the strap, fold it like this in half lengthwise, and again fold it like this. The raw edges will touch the center, and we'll make another fold. We're just going to clip this. So we have done that. Now we'll make a stitch on both the sides. We'll take the main fabric. These are the straps which are ready. Now the main fabric, right side facing up, 3 inches away from the center point. We are going to make a marking. This is where the straps will come. So these are the 3 inches marking over here. Now we'll place the straps. This is on the outer side of the 3 inch. So we'll just clip it now. Straighten the strap neatly and on the other side of 3 inch. We'll now turn it over and do that for the other side also. Now we'll make a stitch over here and on the other side also. So now we'll prepare the inside pocket. For that we'll take this contrast piece of fabric and we'll just fold it on the wrong side like this, around 1/4 inch, and we'll have to make a stitch on this 1/4 inch. So we'll fold the entire fabric. So one side we'll have the raw edges, and the other side we'll fold it and make a simple straight stitch. Next we'll take the other fabrics for the inside pocket. Now we'll place the contrast fabric, the raw edge, we'll place it like this on the raw side only, raw edge, and we are going to clip the whole thing, the raw edges together. So this is how it will be. This is the main fabric. Right side is facing up. This is the contrast fabric. The stitch side is here down and the raw edge is on top. Now we'll place the right side on the right side. So the right sides are together and the contrast fabric is sandwiched in between. Now we are just going to clip the whole thing. So we are going to stitch all around, leaving this much. We'll stitch all around. Now finish the pocket. We just snip off the extra edges and turn it over. Now this is the open side. We are just going to press the seam like this, both sides, and from here we'll turn the whole pocket. Now we'll have to make a top stitch on 3 sides. So I finished making the top stitch. This is the open side. It is down. We haven't stitched it. It is open. We are just going to clip it as of now. Now we are going to make a stitch on this line itself. So that is done. Now we'll take this lining fabric. We are just going to take one side, and we'll mark the center. This is our center marking. We'll just mark it. Now we'll take the pocket that we just prepared. We'll also need a center marking over there. So we'll fold it in half and mark the center. Now we are just going to align the centers together. This is our open side, that is down, and we'll align the centers now, and 3 inches from above we are going to place the pocket, and we will be stitching. We'll just fix it first. Now we'll stitch on all the 3 sides, so the open side will also be stitched. So I finished the pocket. The right side is facing up. Now we'll place the lining, the right side facing down, so the right sides will be together. So I place it like this. Now this much again we'll be leaving it open for turning it inside out. Rest full thing we are going to stitch. Now we'll take the main fabric, the right sides together. We just want to keep the right sides together, and the straps we are going to put it inside. Now we'll just clip the whole thing. So from the side we'll align it and clip it. We'll have to match the seams over here. Match the seams and clip it. Now I finished doing that. Now we'll stitch both sides completely. We finished stitching. Now we need to box the corners. So for that, one side is stitched, the other side is the base. We are just going to press it like this. We're just going to hand press, and we're going to make a marking over here. This is our base, the center of our base. Both sides we are going to do it. Now this is our base center, and this is our stitch side. So we'll take our square ruler, and on the stitch mark we are going to place the 1.5 inch marking, and on the base. So from here, this is our stitch mark. We will mark 1.5 inch and to our base. So this is our 1.5 inch box. We'll do this on the other side also. Now we'll take the lining material. The lining material, both sides are stitched, that is the side and the base. On both the sides, the side and the base is stitched. So for this, now how we are going to box it is, we will put the box on the 1.5 inch marking on the stitch mark itself. So on the stitch mark, we will take 1.5 inch marking and mark a box all around. This is our box. We will do it for the other side. Stitch marks, 1.5 inch boxing. On the stitch mark, the 1.5 inch will come and box it. We are going to cut this boxing. So we have finished the lining and the main fabric. We have cut the boxes. Now what we are going to do is open the material, open the fabric like this and match the stitch seams. And we are just going to clip it. We are going to make a stitch over here. We will do that for the other side also. Match the seams, clip it, and we need to make a straight stitch over here. Now we'll take the main fabric. For the main fabric, the base marking that we have done, center marking, that we are going to align it with our stitch mark, that is the seam. We are going to match both of them, the base mark and the stitch mark, and we are going to clip it. Here we need to make a straight stitch. We'll do that for the other side also. Make a straight stitch now on both the sides as well as the lining. We have to start and stop with the back stitch. So the boxing of the main fabric and the lining is done. Now what we're going to do is, we'll take this lining and we'll just turn the right side out. So our right side will be out like this. This is the lining, right side, and this is our main fabric which we have done. The right side is inside. Now we'll take the lining fabric right side out and we'll just insert it in our main fabric tote bag. So the right sides will be together and the wrong sides will be out. Now we're just going to match the seams and clip it. On the other side also we'll just match the seam and we'll clip the whole thing. We need to clip it all around. This is the final bag coming together. So just clip it all around like this. Now we need to, this is how it will be. Now we need to make a stitch all around. So finish stitching all around. Now from the lining that we left opening, we are just going to pull out our bag right side out. So we'll pull out the entire thing like this. This is how it will be. Now we'll take the lining opening which we have left, and we have to make a stitch. So we can either make a machine stitch or a hand stitch. It will anyway be going inside the bag, so it doesn't matter. Finish stitching. Now we'll just push the entire lining inside the bag neatly, and we'll clip the edges like this. That is because we need to make a top stitch all around now. So we'll just clip everything like this neatly. We have clipped the whole bag like this, and now we need to make a top stitch all around. The strap will be up. So our tote bag is completely ready. This is how it will look. It's simple to make. It's got a beautiful outer pocket which we have completely lined. It's also got an inside pocket which we have put a contrast fabric lining, and this is how it will be looking. Thanks for watching. Bye.